Torbjörn, it's going the wrong way. Right, go on, tell me again. Torbjörn, what do you think to my method of making a heating element?
Oh, I don't know.
Leave it to the professionals?
Yeah, leave it to Emil.
Welcome back. We're back in the workshop with my colleagues, Torbjörn, Emil. Good to see you again. Today we're going to be looking at forming wire elements, in particular coil elements. Emil, can you crack it and let's see how we can coil the elements?
Yes.
Torbjörn, what diameter wire have you got on there?
This is 9.5mm APM wire, and normally we can form this without heating because it forms very well anyway, but you must bring the material in to room temperature the day before.
Okay, let's stop there. It's a bit too noisy for my liking.
Yeah.
So unlike strip, where we have to preheat it to a certain temperature, with the wire, we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And that's with heavy gauge, 9mm down to maybe smaller gauge, 2-3mm. We don't need to do that.
Normally you don't need to heat it before forming it, but it's important to bring the material into the workshop to have it in room temperature before forming it, because it might be a problem at very low temperature. I mean, we are in Sweden and it could be cold here, so you must keep it inside the workshop and make sure it is room temperature.
So it's obviously easier to form. And if we then go on to talk about the Nichrome alloys, are we going to form them in exactly the same way that we're doing with the Kanthal alloys?
Yes, the Nichrome alloy forms even easier than the Kanthal alloys, but both of them will form very well in room temperature.
In terms of the Nichrome and Kanthal alloys and wire, how can I differentiate between either one?
It's quite easy. We will go over to the stock and I will show you.
Okay, let's go. Right, obviously we've got three different types of wires here, three different thicknesses. Can you tell me the difference between the Kanthal alloy and the Nichrome alloy?
That's why I bring the magnet. Kanthal alloys are magnetic. You see, they stick very well to the material. Same with the other one. Also, this golden one is also magnetic.
So they're the Kanthal ones because they've got the iron in them.
Yes.
And what about the middle one, the green one?
The green one is Nichrome and it is austenitic, and that's why they are not magnetic. I put the magnet here, you can see it falls off.
Can you tell me why they're different colours?
Yeah.
Can you tell me why this one's blue and that one's yellow even though it's the same material?
It is process related. This one is annealed in a batch furnace and it's in the temperature for longer time. So it's the difference of color is actually the difference in the thickness of the oxide.
And what about the gold one?
Yeah, it's straight through anneal. It goes through the annealing furnace rather quick. So the oxide is rather thin. That's why it had this, I call it golden color.
So all three materials, even though those two are Kanthal and this one is Nichrome, that colour is just the oxide. Torbjörn, thanks for that information. So to summarise for our users, they've got two Kanthal alloys and we've got a Nichrome. The Kanthal alloys are magnetic, the Nichrome isn't. And obviously if we summarise again, the oxide layers as part of the process in forming the actual wires, this isn't an issue. And obviously they can be identified purely by their magnetic properties. Torbjörn, should we go and see if Emil's finished the coiled elements?
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Emil, you've finished it?
Yeah.
Really looks good. It is pretty heavy, this. Are you sure it's not a spring?
Yeah, this is a coil element. This is one of the most common elements that we make from a wire.
It looks good, it looks good. And this one, this is very similar in material, just formed differently.
This is also an element, but it's called a meander form element. It is made of 9.5mm Kanthal APM wire.
Same wire, different formation.
Yes.
Both actually very well made. Torbjörn, great to see you again. Always great for your assistance. Emil, good to see you as always. Viewers, this is pretty heavy. We've been forming wire elements today. It's been great fun. Come and watch us in our next video. I've really enjoyed working with these two colleagues of mine, assistants. No, let's start again. I'm going off. I'm going off kilter completely.